What's going on, guys? Hope everyone is having a great day. I'm back on the grind and back putting some content up for you guys. Been a little bit busy. That is an excuse, so don't accept it. So we're getting back on the grind with the YouTube. Just going to be putting on some more content as I work on other cars and things like that, as I promised. But today, I just wanted to show you a cool trick. I am still working on the Cobra clone for a friend of mine, and we did a really bunch of good mods to it. If you're not following me on Instagram, definitely do. _EM performance _ where you can see a lot more stuff there too. Again, I plan to put on more stuff on YouTube. But today, on this specific car, I'm putting the upper intake back on, and this particular intake, the Saleen intake, it does have a few very easy bolts to put on, but again, the innermost bolts are kind of tricky. So that's what I wanted to show you today, and this is kind of a little trick I picked up over the years, and I hope it helps you guys, because, you know, as we all know, when cars are manufactured, they don't really think about the technicians most of the time. They're just thinking about getting it designed and all these different things. So I'm not a designer, so don't quote me on that. So I'm going to show you this really hard to get at spot on a Saleen intake and what to do in that situation, because it's kind of like playing the game of operation a little bit. You got to have patience. So just take your time when you're doing it. I'll show you this cool little trick, but it's with a little magnet getting the nut on there. So let's get to it. I'm just going to flip the camera so you can see that. Okay. Don't mind my 1980s light. Alright. Okay. So I hope you guys can see that. Alright, hold on. Let me... Ooh, perfectios. Okay. Mind my fingerprints all over the intake. Especially Joe. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about over here. You see this little guy over there? So somehow we got to get these hands in there and get a nut on there. See how difficult that is? I was able to get the washer on there. But yeah, like, how can you get the fuel rail there? You want to take the fuel rail off, have a party. But yeah, and then it has a top to it, and there's literally just enough room to get a nut on there. So this is where patience comes in, and a cool trick too. So this is what I typically do in this scenario. So I'm going to show you. You're going to take a little magnet. You're going to magnetize the nut right on top. Okay? And then you're going to basically slide that in there and get it on top, and get your fingers in there as well and start turning it so you can get that nut on there. Okay? Alright, so hopefully I don't drop this down there like a 10mm socket, so hang tight. Alright, so we're just going to extend it just a little bit here. I'm going to go right on top, and see, it kind of wants to stick to everything, but don't panic. Do not panic. Okay. I know, it's kind of tricky, and you're like, oh. So just let it go right on top there, right? Just enough room to get your fingers in there. So for those of you guys, you know, that have bigger hands, it is a little bit more trickier. God bless me with not very big heads, so and then you're just gonna turn the nut right on there. You guys can see that, right? Cool. So just a little trick, you know. Tough spots to get at, you know, there's always a way. If the way I look at things, if it's man-made, it can definitely be fixed, and you know, you just gotta come up with some clever ways to do it sometimes. So there you go, there you have it. The nut is on, and I'll take a wrench right through here and I'll tighten it down. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. So hang tight, I got some more content coming, and I hope you guys have learned something from it. If I helped one person, then my goal has been achieved. I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Take it easy.